Okay, this is what we're going to make with section view. I want you guys to watch this video and try to make exactly what I have done here. There's also a sheet that you can go and look at too while you're watching this video. So we're going to start this thing over again and go to iPro New. Again, make sure that you're in the projects folder. It says activity 7.1 more dimensioning, that your projects are going into that. So we want to go to standard IPT. We want to go to create 2D sketch. And we want to click on front view. Okay. From there, we click on rectangle, and we make the rectangle 5, tab 2, then hit enter. Again, we can't see the full rectangle, so we click on front view in the view cube. We go to finish sketch, click on the home button, and we right click and we hit extrude. And then if you look at the sheet, it says 3 inches. So we're going to hit enter. So a lot of this looks like that you're going to click on this front or top view. We actually want to click on the front view and make those holes. You want to get a new sketch on front view. And all these holes are right in the center. So we're going to get that dotted line. Right there's the dotted line. And just put 4 points on here. Space them out because we're going to dimension them. Right in the center. So we have 4 points right in the center. And now we're going to dimension them. Look at the sheet and you can see, or it's just 0.75 for the first one. Pull that down, click, and then type in 0.75, hit enter. The next one is from point to point, it's going to be 1 inch. The next one from point to point is going to be 1.25. And then the next one from point to point is going to be 1.25. Okay. Now we have those 4 dimensions, 0.75, 1, 1.25, and then 1.25. Then we go to finish sketch. Make sure I'm on home so I can see the whole drawing. Now those 4 points, I'm going to make 4 different holes. So watch what happens. I'm going to click on hole, and then it's going to make 4 holes. I don't want to make all 4 holes. So what I want to do is I'm going to do one at a time. I'm going to hit the shift button and click on the points that I don't want to use right now. Notice how I hit the shift key and then I clicked on those 3 other points. Now I'm just going to put in just the dimensions for just this hole. If you look at your sheet, it says diameter 0.25, depth 1 inch. So right here I know it's going to be distance. So right here the depth goes down 1 inch and then it's 0.25. So then also right under there it says counter bore. So right here is counter bore. If I can move my cursor around, it doesn't say, but this is spot face. This right here is counter bore. Okay. Then it gives you 2 more additional dimensions, and then after that counter bore symbol, it's a U. The diameter is 0.375, and then you're gonna drill down 0.25. So it's already like a standard or preset for this. So all I have to do is hit OK. Okay. Now notice how my points went away. If I go over to my browser bar and I right click, or actually I open it up and hit the plus sign right here, and I click on sketch, and I click on visibility, check visibility, these points come up, back up again. So all I have to do is hit the hole tool. Notice how all other 3 of them look like the one we just made. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit the shift key again and click on the ones we don't want to use. So this one, we're going to edit this, but it already comes up, and this is going to be 0.5 through. So I'm going to just go to the top one right here, and then we just have, let's see how it says distance of 1 inch. See the arrows right here going down 1 inch? I'm going to go through all. And I'm going to change this to 0.5. And I'm going to hit OK. That's all I need to do is 0.5, a diameter of 0.5 all the way through. Okay? Hit the hole tool again, same thing happens. This is the last one that we just did. It's 0.5, but we're only going to use just this one right now. I'm going to hit the shift key and get rid of that one. Now this one's a countersink. So I go to this, and I want to make, so it's 0.5 through, so here's 0.5 through, but rather than 0.375, it's going to be 1 inch. So I'm going to change that to 1. And 82 degrees is like a standard countersink degree. Now on this one it has it being a thread. So I click on right here, tap holes, make it thread, and I'm going to go full depth, so full depth thread. You can see up here how it shows full threads. If I unclick this, you can see it only goes down, I think it's 0.5 on full depth. I hit apply, and I hit OK. I've noticed again how it made that hole again. Same, so I'm going to click on hole, and actually what I'm going to do is it made hole floor already. I could go to hole floor on the browser bar and edit feature. Okay, so by doing that it just recognizes just the fourth hole, and then now I have to look at the first dimension. It's 0.5 and it's a depth of 2 inches. So I go distance, and this hole right here is going to be 2 inches, and then it's going to be a counter bore, so I change it from countersink, counter bore, and then I change I apologize, I'm looking at the wrong one. So it's going to be, I have to unselect the tapped hole. So go back to this. Alright, so now I can fix this better. So this right here is going to be 0.5. Alright, it's a distance of 2 inches. The counter bore is going to be 0.5. So I change this to 0.5. Or I'm sorry, 0.75. Well, I'm really not seeing good today. And it's going to drill down 0.5. Alright, so I have counter bore diameter right here 0.75. I drill down 0.5. The hole 0.5. That drills down 0.2 or 2 inches. Okay, so then everything looks good, and I hit OK. And then I still have those dimensions. I just made those 4 holes. I still have those dimensions on there. I don't want that. That's bad craftsmanship. So I go to Sketch, my browser bar, and I uncheck visibility. So right here is the shape that we just made. Okay, so that was the easy part. So I go to iPro New. I go to Save As. And I want to save it. If you notice, I already saved one or made one. Problem number section view is what you're going to save this under. So problem number section view. And it should be in the folder activity 7.1 more dimensioning. Okay, so I'm going to exit out of this. You're going to save it. And then I'm going to go to iPro New. And I'm going to the standard IDW. And I'm going to hit create. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to change this sheet size to edit sheet and change it to A. And then I want to get rid of the border, or I'm sorry, get rid of the title bar. So I go to ANSI large, I hit delete. Okay, I go to base, and I search for right here one that I want, and then I hit OK. So all I need is that first one, that front view. So I'm going to right click and hit OK. I have this right here. I'm going to pull it all the way up to the top. And I'm going to right click on it, and I'm going to go to edit view and shade it. I want it to look just like the bottom of that sheet of paper that you get. So now I have this shape right here and it's shaded. And what I haven't shown you is section view. So I'm going to click on right here up section. And notice how there's a green dot right in the center. I'm going to go a little past the green dot to the left, click, and go all the way through. Go a little bit past, go up, click again, and right click and hit continue. And I'm going to pull it straight down. And notice how I can pull it up and have a different view or pull it straight down. So I'm going to do a full scale section view, pull it straight down. And I'm going to click, and there I go. I have section AA scale 1:1. So then what I need to do is put dimensions on here. And to do that, I'm going to change the scale. So I'm going to right click on here and go to edit view and change the scale to 3/4. And hit OK. And both of those changed, which is nice. I'm going to pull this down just a little bit. Okay. And the first thing I'm going to do is just do annotate and hit dimensions. And I'm going to click here to the center point. It's going to be a green dot. Pull that down, first mark, hit OK, and go dot to dot, green dot to green dot, pull that down, make sure they're all in line, hit OK, green dot, hit OK, green dot, okay. Oh, that one moved, so I'm going to hit escape, click on this and bring this up a little bit, right there. Okay, now they're all in line. I'm going to go hit dimension again and go and overall. And put it right there. So that looks just like the sheet of paper that I gave you. Okay. Then what I want to do is I want to go from this point to this point and come out like this and go overall now, the height. Okay, now these have to be vertical in line, so I'm going to hit escape, right click on them. I'm sorry, I'm going to, right click on it and go to edit dimension style. Then go over to, I think it's display. Nope, must be text. Okay, it's text. Click on this vertical dimension inline horizontal. I'm going to click on the inline vertical. And then if you bring this thing up and you hit done, say yes to save edits, and then notice how those two switch it over. Now this is real easy. A few years ago it was real painful to do, but all you have to do is just hit hole and thread right here to dimension these holes. Click on this and pull that out, and it automatically dimensions it. Click on this. Now notice how this one's a little bit different. Don't worry about it. Basically they changed the shape or the section view to a threaded, so it's going to be a little bit different. So don't worry about that. Pull this out, and notice how this one right here doesn't have the tolerances, and I'm going to show you that after I'm done. And click on this one, and notice how it's diameter 0.38 rather than diameter 0.375. It rounded up. Okay, so I have all that done. All I have to do is I have to go to center line, center mark, click on make a center mark here, 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 and here. Okay, one more thing to do. I'm going to click on escape, and I'm going to right click and go to edit dimension style. I'm going to put the cursor right in front of the through, and then I'm going to go to precision and tolerance right here. This is a little difficult. So right here I'm going to click on show all parameters, and actually click on show all parameters and get use global positioning. So I'm going to click on the diameter one, and its primary is that, alternate is 3 spaces, and then it's going to be Click on this. And I want to go precision. I want 3 spaces away. And all I have to do is change the upper limit to 0.002. And by doing that, it's going to be plus or minus. Then hit done. Say yes. And notice how it does diameter 0.5 plus or minus 0.002 through. Exactly what it says on the sheet. Okay, and that concludes our section view, problem number section view. How it's dimensioned, how you dimension holes, how you dimension tolerances, how you dimension, automatically dimensions the counter bore and counter sink for you. And it makes it a lot easier. So what you do is then print this thing off and put it into your book and label it section views.